It's 58 days of semen retention now, kind of. Last night, or the day before, I fell asleep for 24 hours. This has never happened to me in my life. I've been thriving off of sleeping for about 4 to 5 hours every single night. And I felt good. I felt fully recharged, but maybe my body finally fucking crashed and said, hey, you know what? You need a recharge. You know? It was my only day off for the weekend. I used it all to just fucking sleep. So that's fucking incredible. It's like a waste of a day off, but I guess not really, because my body must have really, really needed it. But I feel good. I feel super recharged. And I'm probably going to get tired by the end of the week, by the end of the work week. But fuck it. Who gives a fuck? Anyways, day 58 of semen retention. And man, I don't know. Just a very calm day. I feel I woke up out of that coma. And I didn't know what the fuck was happening. I didn't know what year it was. I was freaking the fuck out. But after I woke up and, showered up and did all that, I felt pretty damn good. But I dreamt the whole time that I slept. I didn't feel like I was sleeping. I felt like I was just somewhere else. It really it was one of those dreams that felt real. And it went on the entire time that I was sleeping. So it felt like days and days and days that I was just, somewhere in my dreams. And I still kind of remember, certain aspects of it. And I don't know what the fuck was happening. I think a succubus was trying to get to me at the end. You know what I mean? Fucking, making me naked around naked woman. It was just at the end, right before I kind of woke up, something was happening. But I woke up and I was straight. I was good. I was recharged. And then I was ready to conquer the day. The gym session felt real fucking good. Yeah, everything just felt good, Women still just, gawk at me, stare at me while I'm working out, while I'm doing whatever the fuck it is. They can't wrap their head around why they're even, looking at me. I'll see men with girlfriends in the gym or wives or whatever the fuck, their counterpart in the gym. And they'll be staring at me, twirling their fucking hair, all that type of shit. So that's, that's not good for them, but that's just, positive reinforcement for me. Even though, yeah, I kind of look like a freak in the gym. I look pretty fucking huge and maybe scary and terrifying. And maybe that's why they're looking at me. I really don't know, but maybe it's because they have some sort of, odd attraction to me and they don't know why. You know what I mean? But I feel real good. I feel real fucking good. I feel anytime I get a day where it's not really a setback, but it's maybe more just, some sort of recharge, and I chill a little bit. I chill a little bit and take a bit of time to just, sit down and really think and recharge all of my energy. Then I get really ready to go for the week. And then I get really fired up throughout the week, and then I get tired, I, crash a little bit and need that recharge. But now I'm good for the entire week, and I'm about to ramp up. I feel it within me. I feel it within my body. I just feel it fucking just, all my thoughts and ideas, and I'm remotivated again. So if you need to if you're trying to stick to something and you need that, motivational hit every so often, just take a little step back. Don't really introduce your bad habits, but just take a day to, ease off the throttle a little bit. Maybe don't work out that day. Maybe just, get a little bit of extra sleep and give yourself time to think and relax a little bit. Relax your mind. So then, even though it may seem like, oh, I'm setting myself back, no, it will recharge you and you'll be able to move forward from that point on. like with even more energy, with even more, fire within you. So it can really help you out, stay on that trajectory. It's like this. Keeps going up and down, up and down, up and down. Rather than, trying to go all the way up, all the way, all the way up, and then you fucking crash down. And then you fuck everything up. You know what I mean? You just say, fuck it. You fucking relapse. You fuck up your diet. And you just go down this spiral of just, fucking hell. And then you gotta, you get to the point where you get remotivated because you did bad things. And you don't want to get to that point. You're remotivated because you got to get back on track. You don't want that to be the case. You want to be remotivated because you just eased off the throttle a little bit and you're just fired up and ready to go. I think that's really, the greatest way to really, conquer whatever you're trying to, conquer. You have to learn yourself too. Some people need a little bit more, extra rest. Some people don't need a lot of rest at all, They may need that little step back, but some people don't need that at all. Some people just keep on going and going and going and going, And that's kind of how I am, I just go until, I fucking crash. Like until my body literally forces me to, get some extra rest, get some extra sleep, or whatever the fuck, But however, your body will start to talk to you, especially, getting deeper into semen retention. You get better with your intuition and your gut, All of your intuition comes from your gut. So if you're filling it up with, a bunch of bullshit, yesterday, before I went to sleep, that was the first day in a minute that I had ate some fucking McDonald's. You know what I mean? And that might have been the catalyst that made me need that extra rest, because I was putting bullshit into my body. I've been eating clean the past, 2 months. Even though I'm broken now, I'm eating still relatively really fucking clean so that I get the most out of what I'm trying to do. But it was a long fucking day at work. It was the end of the week. I said, fuck it. Let me get some McDonald's. It's not going to set me back at all. But when you do stuff like that, especially on semen retention, like almost every single time I have some sort of fast food or, something like that, like fast food specifically, I start to get thoughts of, fuck it. Let me relapse. Fuck it. Let me just chill. Let me get lazy. But if I'm eating whole food all the time, I don't get that at all. Like I'm just fired up, ready to go. So that was just a lesson to myself to, not do that again. If I want to have a cheat meal, have some like clean cheat meal, have some like sushi or something like that, it's not going to set me back. But something specifically about those chain fast food restaurants, they're designed to like mentally fuck you up. There's something in them that's just, not meant to be consumed, because it fucks with your mental somehow. Like, I don't know the science behind it, and the science is definitely hidden behind it, but, be very careful with, what you put into your body. I put a lot of bullshit into my body. I put a lot of, caffeine into my body because, that's what I run off of. That's my one, one bad habit that I enact. Bad, quote unquote, but it moves me forward so aggressively that I don't see why I wouldn't do it. You know what I mean? It's like if you start doing gear, because it's going to get you closer to what your goals are. Like if you have the genetics, okay, say a Mr. Olympia comes up to you and says, hey kid, you probably have the genetics to go very far in this sport and step on that Olympia stage if you just, take that forbidden juice. And if that's been your dream to step on that stage, and now you get that positive reinforcement from somebody who's done it and somebody who's seen it, you're just gonna go for it. Because why the fuck not? You know what I mean? You only, I gotta stop saying you know what I mean. What the fuck? But you only get, one chance at this life. So whatever your dreams are and whatever is going to get you there, even if it might hurt you a little bit, you know, I mean, that could kill you. That could actually, you know, hurt you for the rest of your life. But if that's your dream and that's how you have to get there, then maybe so be it, you know? That's not really my dream or anything like that. Like, also, I don't think I would be able to go that far, you know? I think I'll have a crazy physique, like, just going into the future naturally. But I don't want to step on stage or anything like that. I just want to motivate people to get in good shape and, you know, motivate my brother to get in good shape and just my family all around, and just better myself. You know what I mean? Fuck. Okay, I'm going to stop saying that. I'm going to stop saying you know what I mean. Now, I think the main point and main focus of a man's life is self-mastery, especially in the earlier ages and stages of life, right? If you're anywhere in your 20s, you're at the earlier stage of life. This is where you have to solidify what you're trying to become, or else it's going to get harder and harder and harder to try and reverse that and try to become something. So if you can solidify who you are in your early 20s, late 20s, people will get to 27, 28, 29 and think like life is over from here. Like, I'm too old to try to start this endeavor, or I'm too old to, you know, act like this, or they get real scared of, you know, acting away from the script. Like, oh, I have to start a family, I have to get married because everybody else is doing it. But if you want something different from your life is going to have to just look different at that moment in time. If you really want to get to your goals and really go get it, you might not be able to really have a girlfriend right now, even if you really might want to. If your goals, you know, are bigger than that right now, and you don't have a girlfriend yet, so be it. You just have to stay focused and trust the process and know that eventually you'll be able to get that. You'll be able to get a girlfriend if you stay on this path. Like, that option's not just going to go away, you know? It won't. But if you find someone along the journey and it seems like someone you can actually lock in with and elevate your life, then that's a great thing. But number one, that's going to be hard to find because most women are on their own journey of trying to develop their own life and own career and all that as well. So that might clash with what you're trying to be on. If you need to just move out of the country, not country, but move out of the state, or just go broke, go in debt for a business endeavor, and she's not with that, which she don't have to be. But if she's not with that and she just wants some sort of comfortability and someone responsible to make sure that she's taken care of, that is totally fine. That is totally okay. And you have to understand that that is okay if they want that, because that's not the path you're on. But if you find someone who understands the type of shit that you're on, and that you might fall to, you know, a really bad place financially to try and get ahead, but if she wants to stick with you for the entire journey, then, you know, you're gonna make sure she's good, you know? And that's really it, man. Just try to master everything that you are and stay motivated. Just be okay with taking that step back sometimes to leap ahead forward. That's it for this one. Love y'all. Peace.